Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. Today we really want to be taking to the front lines with the Jasmy price, because I think that there are a lot of things that we want to talk about here, and I think we are really going to have a tremendous month, and even the months that are going to come as the bull market is going to rage forward. A really fantastic, amazing time is waiting for us here. If you are in doubt as to where we are in this market, let me quickly show you this price set here. This is Bitcoin, the all-time price section of Bitcoin on a monthly time frame, and what I've just been noticing is that each and every single time we have been above 70 on the RSI. By the way, on a monthly time frame, this has been the most exciting period in the market. They are really fantastic things that happen. You remember the last one. If you are new into this market, I think you can also be a little bit rest assured that you are here right at the right time, right? So take a look at this also. I mean, each and every single time we have broken into a new all-time high, the next month has always been green. This was the first time here. I mean, not the first time, to be honest. I mean, we are going as far back as this, you know, something like 2011. So take a look at this. After you break that previous all-time high, that definitely is a green month, and the next one also here was a green month as well. I also take a look at this here. We break that previous all-time high, definitely a green month. So what is to be expected here? We have already broken above the previous all-time high, and we are looking for that green candle. So April is also really going to be fantastic, and we are looking forward to that tremendous month, right? And the months that are going to follow, right? Maybe the negative that we can talk about is that yes, the exciting time is going to come, but it's probably going to be short-lived, because you can already see that, you know, some of these cycles, they last something like 200 days only. We have already been here for something like 60 days. So you know, from a time frame perspective, yeah, I mean, it's going to be exciting, but probably going to be short-lived, right? That's just one disadvantage by there. But let's go back to the Jasmy price set here. But before we start dissecting this price set, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and probably somebody who is looking for Jasmy information will now be able to see this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I want to encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Jasmy and a number of altcoins on a regular basis, and really, you know the drill, we actually kill it, especially with the Jasmy price set here. You know what, without me further running my mouth too much, let me get into the price set. And yes, we are looking at the price on a weekly time frame. Nothing really much to be worried about. We still see the wake of accumulation pattern. We have already broken out of the whole thing. I mean, I remember making videos like maybe 9-10 months ago here saying that, you know what guys, the moment we are breaking above something like $0.008 on Jasmy, that's the moment the whole thing is gonna fly. I mean, really, right at this moment, I think it really feels like we are living a dream. Everything that we have been waiting for here on Jasmy has continued to happen, and fingers crossed, the current predictions and the future ones are also gonna be really amazing right there. So what are we looking for here on a daily time frame? I think we have got a bullish structure there. I remember maybe 2 days ago when I last made an update on Jasmy, I was saying that, look, a lot of people are pessimistic right now with Jasmy because they think that, you know, this is a double top and, you know, bad things are gonna happen. I came here, I said, you know what, I don't think that's the case here. I think that we are looking forward to a symmetrical triangle, and you know, it works like this, right? Already we are looking like we are gonna challenge that downward sloping resistance, but we also have got upward sloping support right there as well. And I mean, technically speaking, this is usually a continuation pattern, and usually the measured price target that you want to take a look at. I mean, you can also say it is actually a flag, a pole and a pennant right here, which will actually be much more bullish. And I'll quote the price target right away. Here, if we break right around these levels, we are looking at something like 4.3 cents. That is also in concurrence with that structure. I don't know if you have been following the channel. We have, you know, a price target for something like 3 weeks right now, saying that we are targeting something like 4.2 cents. So that actually is in confluence with that. So that's fantastic. Yes, it's looking like we are eventually going to break out of this whole thing if the bull market continues going this way, and heading to that 4.23 cents here on Jasmy. But again, you know, we want to also take a look at the other long-term price action that we were looking for here. This you know, falling wedge that you are seeing has been here for a very long time. This actually is almost 2 years, because I remember we were actually drawing this whole thing in 2022, and saying that, look, falling wedges are probably like one of the most bullish patterns that you can come across in this market, because they have something like a 66% success rate to go ahead and reach their price target. Now, quoting the price target of this one here, we'll be looking at a minimum of something like 5 cents. That's close to something like 4.3 cents, all right, but not as close. But 5 cents is also definitely a price target that I'll be looking for here on Jasmy. And you can obviously be a little bit much more bullish, and you'll be looking at something like 10 cents right there. Now, speaking of falling wedges and really how powerful they are, let me just remind you of the other one that we were monitoring down in the bear market, saying that look, we have got this falling wedge and the technical price target is the top of the wedge. Eventually we got there. That's our with really a fantastic ride. I hope some of you were even watching those videos right there. So yes, Jasmy, yes, has gone up, but we really haven't started hitting those like higher technical price targets right there. So we still have got some chance to go higher and continue even higher from there. I will show you a specific price that we love on this channel. If you have been a subscriber for 2 days, I'm sure you have seen it already, but I just happen to believe that Jasmy has got so much that it is offering right at this point. This project is really fantastic, unique, and all that. I mean, sometimes it's not really as clear as what they are trying to do, but recently they have been trying to make moves, right? So yeah, let's just hop. I mean, it translates also to huge demands here on Jasmy, but take a look at this structure. Or by the way, this is the all-time price action of Jasmy. Yes, it really looks depressing. Jasmy was about $5 right here. I mean, today we can't even count the zeros, but you know, it is what it is. So taking a look at this whole structure here, this is one thing that really has given me hope on Jasmy. And throughout the whole bear market, I was looking at this whole thing saying that look, I have seen this thing before, I have lived this thing before, and Jasmy is on track to do something that really has been amazing. Just for reference sake, let me show you what Cardano was doing back then in something like 2017, 2018 in the bear market. Exactly what Jasmy is doing right now. Take a look at this crashing structure here, sharp waves to the downside right there. You have got this relief rally right there, but then again you just capitulate and go down into a straight line, something that we are seeing here with Cardano, right? And then you just go down, you have got relief bounce, and then you continue just straight down, and then you continue to the upside. I mean, another example that I can actually give you is that of actually the king of altcoins, that Ethereum, right? So take a look at Ethereum. You may think that you know, Jasmy is doing something that has never been done before, but take a look at this. Same exact price action here. We have got those sharp waves to the downside. You have got this relief bounce here, and then eventually you just go flatten out, and then look at what eventually happened right here. So these are the kind of projections that we are seeing here for Jasmy as well. But I've got another example which really didn't do well to get back to its previous all-time high, not percentage wise, but we are still seeing the same structure here. This is Neo back then in something like 2017 as well. Look at those sharp waves, and then the flattening out, and then the rally to the upside. That's the same thing that Jasmy is doing as well. I mean, another example will probably be Sia coin. So let's take a look at Sia coin and see what it also did. That was basically the same thing. Take a look at those sharp waves again to the downside. Your relief rally before you just capitulate and go flatten out. You go into a rally. Now this one, as I was saying already, didn't get to its previous all-time high, but then again from the very bottom of that structure to the top, it managed something like even 100x, right? So it really doesn't matter if the whole thing gets into a new all-time high or not. But going back to Jasmy here, is just as I was saying, that we are not even treating $5 as the previous all-time high, whether we'll actually be working with something like 32 cents here as the previous all-time high. Now, since we don't have much time here, I'm just going to be showing you what we were looking for here with those other structures. Ethereum was our best case scenario, which managed to get all the way up to the 3.618 Fibonacci extension level there. Now that for Jasmy would actually translate to something like $1.20. That's really fantastic. Cardano is the second best, which actually did something like a 2.618 Fibonacci extension level. That actually takes Jasmy to something like 86 cents. That's really good. I mean, if you're thinking that this whole thing will never get above 32 cents, which I think it will, still you're looking at higher Fibonacci retracement levels. You're looking at something like the 702 Fibonacci extension level, retracement level, sorry. So that will actually be putting Jasmy right around something like 23 cents. Still, from where the price is sitting, that's actually more than a 10x. And by the way, this is actually in the worst case scenario, right? So if your worst case scenario is a 10x, I really don't know what more you want in this market. One question that I usually receive is that, when do you expect this whole thing to happen? To be honest with you, I really have no idea when this thing is going to happen, but I know for sure that one way or the other in this bull cycle, we are really going to have something that is fantastic. Now, the question that also comes is that when should you be taking profits? That depends on your investment, that depends on your time frame and all sorts of things. But I mean, I think after a 10x from where the price is sitting right now, for somebody who is buying Jasmy like for the first time right now, but I also know that a lot of you have been here with me throughout this whole bear market, so you have been accumulating. I'm 100% sure of that. And just to get back even to something like 20 cents here for you, it's probably 100x. So to each their own, but it's really looking like we have got that trajectory to the best case scenario of something like $1.20 here for Jasmy. Fingers crossed we have something like that happening. It's definitely not a guarantee, but obviously none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, alright? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the very next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.